Listen up, check it. He rules about to wreck it. No anaphora in my aura burst. I got the works when I freak it. This arm unique with swarms of seeking. Diaphoretic and the energetic. When emotion draws up kinetic. Being combined with the vibe. Not a man to transcribe, though they tried. I jot down and all in and stew it whole. D to rock the whole jam. Jumps through the program. I down to cool to no man. When I get busy, who is he? My formula rhymes and
Maximilian must know this is going to be a sample shopping episode sponsored by my friend Adriana over at decantshop.com. That to me is the best place online for you to get samples and decants of all different types of fragrances, discontinued fragrances, niche fragrances, designer fragrances. We have 3 episodes planned for you guys in this haul, which will be coming over the next 6 weeks. Let me just adjust this for you guys. There you go. Just to make sure I know that this matters so much. But over the next 6 weeks, and don't forget that they are now carrying maxed out by 4,160 Tuesdays. Lots of people come to me and say, where can we get samples of this? Decant Shop is selling it. My coupon code MAX12 will save you 12% off your entire order. And you can grab anything that we're going to be talking about over the next 6 weeks on Decant Shop's website. So the first fragrance we're going to be talking about today is from the house of Penhaligon. It's called Love Potion number 9. Penhaligon is a house that I love and respect. I own 4 from this house, Duro, which I was actually talked into buying by Adriana, who is the owner of Decant Shop. I really do like that one. It's one I still have to review. Elixir, which is one I recently reviewed. Sartorio, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And Beolea. There's nothing that I feel like I need to own, but I'm a fan. You guys know how I feel about this house, how much I love Sartorio. This one I've wanted to smell forever, just never got around to it. It was released in 1999 by a perfumer named Christian Provenzano, one of the main noses behind the House of Boadicea the Victorious. He's also done multiple fragrances for Clive Christian and Penhaligon's. Notes on Love Potion number 9 for men include mandarin orange, bergamot, palisander rosewood, nutmeg, cloves, pepper, cinnamon, jasmine, orris rose, lang lang, amber, vanilla, musk, and patchouli. As of filming this, you can get 100 ml testers of this guy online for like $33. So if you want this one, it's affordable. And as far as how I feel about this one, yeah, it's really nice. It's nice, it's spicy, it's very well done at this price point. It smells like a throwback to spicy florals for men. There's others in the lineup that I like better, but I think this is really good. I think it's a really nice mix of nutmeg and cloves at the top. There's florals in the middle, and there's sort of this very clean amber musky dry down. This is a great fragrance, and 100 ml of this for $33 online is a great deal. You know, I'm never going to get people who buy, you know, these crazy, just boring designer fragrances when you can get, like, you know, good niche quality juice for prices like this. So this one's a winner in the Penhaligon's book for me. I think this one's really nice. The next fragrance we're going to talk about is quite infamous, guys. This one is from the house of État Libre d'Orange. It's called Secretions Maqnifique. I own 4 fragrances from this house. I was able to get 3 in a bundle on eBay. So I own Fed Electrician, Divine Enfant, Jasmine and Cigarette, and Anti-Heroes. There's more that I want from this house. I think I would like a bottle of Encens and Bubblegum. I think I would like to check out their new one, You or Someone Like You. I love this house, and to be honest, they're a house that's been part of the inspiration for the fragrances that I'm trying to make for my own house. They're daring, and they're well made, and they're eccentric. You know, the story behind this one, you know, it's meant to smell like secretions, sexual secretions. So there's blood, ejaculate, urine, I believe, sweat. You know, I was in Bendel when they were closing. I did a Bendel video. I bought like 10 fragrances when they were closing their fragrance department, and they had shit discounted to like 60% off, and I wanted to smell this, and it's just funny because the salesman told me when I wanted to smell it, he was like, it's all right. I'm not he said, I'm not a faggot. you know, I don't like that word. But I said, no, me neither. But it was just funny that like he was like, that's immediately what he assumed, I guess, when he brought this one out to me. Whatever. And I was offended by the word, but you know, it is what it is. A whole other story there. But that is what the salesman from Bendel said to me. So this one came out in 2006. The perfumer Antoine Lee, I'm sure you guys know about this guy pretty well. He's done a million scents for Comme des Garçons in this house. And the notes on this one are there's a lodized accord, which has fucus and azarone, which I assume are molecules that I've never heard of. There's an adrenaline accord, there's a blood accord, there's a milk accord, there's iris, coconut, sandalwood, and a popinax, and you can still grab 50 mLs of this online for about like $90 at places like Lucky Scent. It's hard to find to discount it, and I really do find this one repulsive. The first time I smelled it, I was bowled over. I just thought it was disgusting and nauseating. It's gotten better to me. It does sort of smell like a mix to me of milky semen and blood. And there's some metallic. I think the metallic is the blood. You know, if you ever swallowed your own blood or just smelled blood, it has this irony, metally quality. And I think that with the milkiness makes you think of blood and semen. It's not good, guys. I'd never wear this, but I don't think it's repulsive. Put it like that. Like there's things I've smelled that are worse than this. I would never buy a bottle. It has a cult following. I think I get why. There is a fragrance that one of those, you know, they used to be called Newbie. I did a scent safari on them. They have a fragrance that smells exactly like this, and Antoine Light it again. Not my cup of tea, but I don't think it's horrible. It's bad, though, for me. It doesn't smell bad. It's just weird, and it makes you kind of repulsed when you think, what? I think the thing is the connection, you know what I'm saying, between what it's made to represent. So, not for me. Next one is from the house of Comme des Garçons. This one, Carnation. And boy, man, I really am starting to get into this house. Now, I don't own anything from them unless you consider Girl, which was by Pharrell Williams. I know Comme des Garçons produced it, but it went under the Pharrell Williams name. But it's not hard to tell, like spots. You know, Comme des Garçons retailers in New York City, like Dover Street, sold it, and they're exclusively Comme des Garçons. So Comme des Garçons made this one. I love Comme des Garçons. I just don't want to own much of their stuff. I feel like it's expensive and it's just a little too bizarre for me. I kind of prefer what I almost look at as like their more affordable indie comparison, which is Smell Bent, but I would like to have samples of everything they make because they definitely inspire me. Carnation, actually I do want Black by them, which is a beautiful tarry leather licorice fragrance. I think that one's just crazy, and I am stoked for the release of their library collection, which is they're going to re-release scents that are discontinued, like from their synthetic series. They're going to re-release Soda and Tar and Garage, which I really want to at least get my nose on. But Carnation came out in 2001. It was from their Series 2, which was their Red Series. I have a couple other samples from this line, so Sequoia and another one. This one was done by Evelyn Boulanger. She's done some scents in the Incense series for Comme des Garçons. She also did Oud Royale for Armani. It is discontinued as of filming this. There's a bottle floating around on eBay for like $1.50. But the notes on this are red rose, carnation, jasmine, clove, and red pepper. And this is really nice. This is a powdery floral, very suitable for men. It's got rose. I think I smell vanilla. It's spicy. It's floral. It's perfectly unisex. I think it would do better on a man. It's really nice. I think this is one you should really check out if you get the opportunity to. It's just a really powdery floral that's perfectly suitable for men with spicy notes. And then we're going to finish this one up with one that I've been wanting to smell forever. This one's from the house of Lalique. It's called Encre Noire Extreme. I own 3 from Lalique. I own the original Encre Noire, which I was, as I dabble further into perfumery, I was a little disappointed to find out that 50% of Encre Noire is ISO-E Super, but that's the game. I also own Encre Noire Sport, and I own Homage. This one in white, have been on my radar. I would also like to check out something from their higher end collection. This one came out in 2015. It was done by Natalie Lorson, who did the original and has done many different fragrances for Bentley. She's a great perfumer. I really respect her talent. And the notes on this one include bergamot, cypress, incense, incense and 2 vetivers, one from Java, one from Haiti, sandalwood and patchouli, and you can find this one online for like $40-50. And this is really nice. I think I will own this one. It reminds me of the original. I just feel like there's more incense and amber in this one. Actually, not even amber. I'll say there's more incense and sandalwood. It's a woody, smokier version. The vetiver is toned down. There's more woods. There's more resin. It's really done. It smells like a more complete version of this fragrance. I think the original is still the best for what it was, but I think this one's really nice. And I think anyone who is into the Encre Noire series should absolutely own this one. It's really good. It's definitely second best. I think it's better than Sport, which to me is just the original with hyped up citrus notes. So guys, as I'm ranking these, I'd go the Encre Noire 1, I'd go Comme des Garçons 2, I'd go LP9 3, and I'd go Eccentric 4. I will probably purchase à l'extrême at some point, and that's probably it. But I think, you know, everything in here is really good and worth looking at. There's really no losers here. Even Secretions is so out there and so different. You got to at least get your nose on this if you love fragrance. So next week, guys, we'll be looking at one from the House of Eccentric Molecule, one from the House of Montal, one from the House of Paco Rabanne, and one from a very underrated niche house to me, which is Parfum de Empire. Guys, again, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please do use decantshop.com, that coupon code MAX12. There are new fragrances again being added almost every day, it seems like. You know, Chanel, Guerlain, Penhaligon's, Bond Number 9, Gallagher is a whole collection of stuff on there. You know, hopefully some other big indie houses will be joining soon. So definitely decantshop.com, that coupon code MAX12. I'll see you later this week with more videos, guys. Again, thank you all so much for watching and supporting, but you can really show support by going to decantshop.com and getting your samples.
Mike's the short circuit, Hawk is worth it. I'm on the brink of blowing up, you'll examine hits however they pour it. Mike's in flight, graphic when I grabs it, gab with forms of this sort, words I comport with, nobody.